Hey, Jason, Micah Collins here, and in this video, I'm going to show you the three things that will set your company above your competition, not waste any of your time or mine. I spoke to one of your guys the other day about sending this video over to you. Sorry, I'm just now getting it over. But before I hop right in, you're probably sitting there asking yourself, why am I even doing this and what's in it for me? Well, the truth is, oftentimes in the world of the internet, most of these local business owners are simply too busy running their own business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company, and especially move the needle for it. So I have found that by giving people an easy, free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their own business for free, sometimes it results in some of those local business owners still raising their hands at the end and saying, you know what, Micah, I like you. Why don't you just take care of this for me? So, Jason, if by the end of this video you like what you've heard and you can see I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help impact your business, you can shoot me a quick message and we can chat. Or if you simply want to take this free attack plan and do this yourself, I'm totally cool with that. Whatever's best for your business. So, without any further ado, let's hop right in. The first thing I want to go with you today is your content, Jason. So we can see most business owners know that they need content on their website, which is all the words you see here, but don't realize that Google likes to see certain keywords, okay? So you think about that keywords. If we hop over to your competition over here, David Fry's Roofing in Norman, Oklahoma, one of your competitors. I'm not going for the big guys right now. What I like to do a lot of times whenever it comes to this online stuff is, you usually don't have huge budgets to go after Oklahoma City Metro at the beginning. You got to target smaller areas like this first, like Norman or Moore or Yukon or somewhere like that. So we're just focusing on Norman for the purposes of this video. All right, if we hop over to this little tool I use, it's called Ahrefs. It runs at about a couple $100 a month. You can get it for yourself on ahrefs.com. But I love this tool because it allows me to see exactly behind the scenes what's going on in Google's eyes. Okay, if we look over here, we can see that you're not ranking for any keywords. Not getting any traffic on your website. So Google is essentially not finding you at all for anything besides your business name. Okay, why this matters is because if we hop over to David Fry's Roofing, which isn't really doing a whole lot, their website is not like insane, doesn't have a whole lot of like capital in it or anything. But we can see that they're ranking for 12 organic keywords and they're getting 107 people on their website every single month. You know, that translates to X amount of calls. Then whenever you start to build your website above that guy, then you can focus more on bigger guys because of that extra revenue coming in. If we hop over here, we can see the keywords he is ranking for is roofing Norman, Oklahoma. So these are specific things that people are looking up on their phones needing a roofing company, right? Roofing Norman, Oklahoma gets searched 200 times a month. They get 29 of those people on their own website because they are on the third position. Roof Repair Norman, Oklahoma gets searched 150 times every single month. They get 20 of those people because they are on the third position on Google. Roofing contractor Norman, Oklahoma, same deal. Gets searched 100 times a month. They get 14 of those people because they are on the fourth position, and so on and so forth, generating them 107 people on their website every single month. If we hop over here, we're going to do something a little bit different, Jason, before I bore you to death. We're going to type in roofing Norman, Oklahoma into Google and just pretend we're a customer, okay? So the first section you see right here is the ads section. Now, we know ads can work, but they can also be a money pit if you aren't careful. And the truth is, a lot of them end up being tire kicker leads, not very good leads. And also, only 10 to 20% of all the clicks end up going for the ad section. The rest, 80 to 90%, actually go down, especially in the roofing industry. We scroll down, the next section we see is the map pack, and this brings me to the second thing I wanted to speak with you today, Jason, and that is what we call citations. Okay, so let's just hop over here to this company. I can't even say that name, I'll be honest. Legend Roofs Roofing Contractor. Anyways, sorry about that. Um, we immediately see their name, their address, and their phone number listed right here on Google. That is what we call the NAP, or the NAP, name, address, phone number. And why this matters, Jason, is that's how Google finds relevance with a local business in the area. They don't want to just throw anybody who says that they're a roofing contractor up on the Google Map Pack, because if they get a bad one up there, then it's bad PR for Google. So they want high authority types of companies. Now, how you get this kind of authority and trust with Google is you get your NAP, your NAP, your name, address, phone number listed consistently on what we call citations. You might know them as directories online, like the BBB, Yelp, Bing, Merchant Circle, Yellow Book, Yellow USA. Hot Frog, the list goes on for hundreds of these local directories. And you just get your business name, address, and phone number listed consistently throughout and more than your competition has, and you'll 100% start to see a difference in how much you rank. And also, of course, getting reviews also matters. All right, and continue scrolling down. This brings me to the third thing I want to speak with you today, Jason. That is what we call backlinks. It has everything to do with getting you to the top on this organic section. Why this organic section matters so much. Again, I said 40 to 60% gets in this map pack, but that's split across those three areas, and sometimes even that fourth, that sponsored one, that ad one right there at the top. But yeah, that all splits to 40 to 60%. But the top two positions right here get like 30%, sometimes even 40%, go straight to the top two organic sections. So this is like the most powerful place to be, is in this like top number one organic section here on Google. And David Fry's Roofing is really killing it at the second position. Now, this is a great place to be, but to get here, you need authority with Google. To get this authority, that brings us to backlinks. So, what a backlink is, Jason, without going into too much technical jargon, it is whenever website A points to website B, then site A is giving site B some of its like link juice or like a vote of confidence in Google's eyes. And the more of those websites that you have pointing to yours, the more valuable your website is to Google. Okay. And the more relevant that the sites are pointing to your site, like for instance, the more relevant that website A is pointing to website B, the more valuable that link is to Google. So let me try to pull away the hypotheticals for a moment and try to paint you a clear picture here. If you get a local blog or an industry site, a guttering site, anything that has to do with your business, right? Relevant. Pointing to your website, then Google sees that as a lot of value. But if you get a link from Pizza Hut because you did a job from them, Google doesn't really care because you don't sell pepperoni pizzas. You do roofs, so there's no correlation there. Now, tying that all in with what I'm seeing right here, you have 6 backlinks pushing power to your website. So, not very much, and then no traffic on your website. So it's really just sitting there collecting dust at the moment. But that is completely reversible. As we can see, David Fry's Roofing doesn't have that much more than you. They have 33 backlinks pushing power to their website, and they have 107 traffic every single month. And they're just targeting the Norman area, right? This is not even counting all the other Oklahoma City areas. There's a lot of clicks that get around. I mean, there's one of them like, oh, Roofing OKC gets searched like 460 times last I checked. It's a lot. So as we can see, now you're probably wondering, Micah, this is all great in theory, but how do I actually get these backlinks for myself? Well, I'm glad you asked because I'm going to show you right exactly how to get it done. You just get on this little tool called ahrefs.com, type in your competition, pull up this little dashboard. You want to click that backlinks number right there. You click on that, and you can go down the line and get any of these backlinks for yourself. And once you do this, once you go through here and get them for yourself, you just go down the line, you just click on them, go and put in your business information. You might have to send an email to somebody, but usually it's like free to like a couple bucks a month to get these for yourself. Very good return on investment for doing it. And once you go and get these 33 for yourself, you will 100% start beating them in the organic section. And getting the citations will get you at the top of this map pack, and you'll see a dramatic difference in how many calls you get from online every single month. So, Jason, hopefully you can see by now that getting you to the top on Google and getting more calls every single month is not magic. It's just a method, and I've shown you that method today. Now, I bet you're wondering, well, what now, Micah? Well, the truth is, Jason, you can either take this information I provided you today and do this on your own. Go get the content, go get the keywords, put on your website, go get the citations and the backlinks. And I'm totally cool with that, whatever's best for you. But if you want to save yourself the time and energy of doing it all, you can give me a quick call at 918-260-1694. Again, Jason, my name is Micah Collins, and that's 918-260-1694. Look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you have a good one.